In many ways, the locations we don't include in our national top 10 Best Buys report are as important as the ones that we do. Our objective for the Best Buys report is to identify future growth markets ahead of the multiple years of above average price growth that typically follow. Once a market featured in Best Buys has started to deliver the strong annual price growth that were forecast, we remove them from the report. We believe there's little point in telling our clients about places that are already booming and have already had a year or more of double-digit growth in prices. Markets that have clearly peaked won't feature in this report. This is why the new edition of Best Buys does not include anywhere in Perth. For example, after 3 years of stellar capital growth, this market has undeniably passed its peak. While we believe some of the city's unit markets will still deliver good price growth, there are now better places for consumers to focus their attention. And the same applies to market-leading regional centres in Western Australia, including Geraldton, Bunbury and Mandurah. At Hotspotting, we continue to rate the Adelaide market as one of the nation's strongest, underpinned by one of the sturdiest of the state economies. But Adelaide has been delivering high levels of price growth for 5 years now. And while sales activity remains consistent, which is one of the hallmarks of the Adelaide market, it doesn't fit our definition of future hotspots. This is also true of the busy and buoyant Gold Coast market. Prices for houses and apartments have been rising steadily for 5 years there. While sales activity remains strong and there are no signs of prices slowing down, the best time to be buying in these markets was several years ago. Many other regional Queensland cities disqualify themselves from inclusion in this edition of Best Buys because of the highly competitive nature of their markets. Townsville has been one of the national stars of the Australian property market in the past year, and indeed for longer. But for investors, that ship has sailed. Similar situations apply to Rockhampton, Mackay, Bundaberg and Gladstone in central Queensland. Toowoomba will continue to perform with major infrastructure development set to create further years of value increases, but its significant upcycle has now been underway for at least 3 years. The new edition of the Best Buys report features locations that have good potential for future growth but are early in an upcycle. Many of them are places we classify as second wind markets. Now these are locations that were sprinting from say 2020 to 2022, have paused to catch their breath, and now having got their second wind are starting to run again. It continues our long tradition of identifying the best places to buy before the market really takes off.